Look at your garden. If you see chewed leaves and aphids, your first instinct is to reach for a spray bottle. But what if I told you that in Lancaster County, the Amish have grown perfect food for 300 years without a single chemical? They don't fight nature, they design for it. Today, I'm showing you how to turn your household waste into 25 guardian spirits that will protect your garden forever. The secret isn't a product, it's a philosophy. Welcome back to Home and Garden Borneo. I'm Brian, and here, we believe that beauty and function can grow from what the world calls waste. This video is a deep dive into traditional wisdom adapted for your modern backyard. I've included timestamps in the description so you can jump to the project that inspires you most. If you have questions about the materials or the Amish methods, drop a comment below. I read them all. To many, I'm just a face on a screen. But behind Home and Garden Borneo is a real family and a real story. This content is a piece of my heart. Every like and subscribe doesn't just grow a channel. It keeps a dream alive for my small family. Thank you for seeing me, and thank you for being part of this journey. One, the cardboard amulet collar. In the quiet, sun-drenched mornings of a sprawling English vintage garden, the most powerful guardian isn't a chemical spray, but a humble piece of recycled history. Inspired by the Amish Galassenheit philosophy, we introduce the cardboard amulet collar. This simple yet genius hero object is born from something we usually throw away, an old toilet paper or paper towel roll. By placing this colorful, hand-painted collar around the base of your vulnerable young seedlings, like these vibrant tomatoes, you are creating a physical fortress that stops cutworms in their tracks. The Amish have known for generations that the first few weeks of a plant's life are its most dangerous. A single cutworm crawling along the soil at night can end a season's hope in seconds. But this amulet, pushed an inch into the rich, composted earth, creates a barrier that the pest simply cannot bypass. As the summer heat nurtures the garden, surrounded by the scent of perennial lavender and ripening strawberries, this cardboard protector slowly and gracefully returns to the earth. It breaks down naturally just as the plant's stem hardens, embodying a perfect cycle of yielding to the natural order. It's a testament to the fact that in a truly sustainable backyard, there is no such thing as trash, only tools for a healthier, more balanced ecosystem. Two, Mosaic bottle olfactory border. In the heart of a sun-drenched French garden, a shimmering line of colors catches the eye, but its beauty is more than just decorative. This is the Mosaic bottle olfactory border, a masterpiece of upcycling that embodies the Amish wisdom of olfactory confusion. By recycling colorful glass bottles and burying them neck down as a garden edge, we create a thermal and physical barrier that disrupts the path of ground-dwelling pests. But the real magic happens when these bottles are paired with the aromatic herbs they protect, such as the fragrant basil and dill seen in the background. The Amish teach us that pests like aphids and cabbage moths navigate the garden by following the chemical scent trails of their favorite vegetables. This border, combined with interplanting, creates a complex landscape that confuses the pest's senses, making your precious kale and cabbage nearly invisible to them. As the summer sun warms the glass, it creates a unique microclimate that beneficial insects, like spiders and ground beetles, love to call home. Surrounded by the lush greenery of ripening blackberries and flowering perennials, this hero object proves that we can protect our food without a single drop of synthetic pesticide. It is a vibrant, artistic tribute to the natural order, where waste is transformed into a shimmering shield for the garden's bounty. Three floating plastic jug greenhouse caps. In the vast, sun-drenched expanse of a French-inspired backyard, a curious sight catches the eye: a fleet of translucent domes standing guard over the earth. These are the floating plastic jug greenhouse caps, a masterclass in functional upcycling that echoes the Amish commitment to protecting young life. By repurposing large 5L water jugs and removing their bases, we create a bespoke microclimate for each seedling. These caps act as a physical shield against the elements and early-season pests like flea beetles, while the open top allows for vital ventilation. As the summer heat intensifies, surrounded by the fragrance of blooming lavender and the deep red of ripening raspberries, these domes facilitate rapid growth. The condensation visible on the inner walls is a sign of the life-sustaining humidity trapped inside, mirroring the Galassenheit principle of working with natural cycles rather than fighting them. These are not mere pieces of plastic waste. They are guardian spirits for your vegetables. They ensure that even the most delicate pepper or tomato plant can establish itself in the rich, composted soil of an English vintage garden. By the time the plants outgrow their recycled cocoons, they are strong, resilient, and ready to contribute to the garden's magnificent bounty. Four, Rustic Pallet Insectary Tower. In the quiet, sun-drenched expanse of a vast English vintage garden, a weathered sentinel stands tall, but its purpose is to harbor life, not repel it. This is the Rustic Pallet Insectary Tower, a masterpiece of vertical upcycling that embodies the Amish commitment to nurturing the garden's natural balance. Born from reclaimed pallet wood and painted in playful, inviting colors, this multi-tiered structure is overflowing with blooming sweet alyssum and yarrow. It is not just a quirky piece of yard art. It is a vital hotel for the good bugs. The Amish teach us that a healthy garden isn't one with no insects. It's one with the right insects. By providing a home for ladybugs, lacewings, and parasitic wasps within these recycled wooden layers, we invite them to patrol the entire garden, keeping aphids and hornworms in check. As the summer heat nurtures the landscape, surrounded by the sweet scent of flowering potatoes and ripening strawberries, this tower is a testament to the Galassenheit principle. It is a symbol of yielding control and trusting in God's intricate design, where a piece of industrial waste can become the most important guardian of a flourishing, organic backyard. Five, Bohemian tire decoy planter. In the vibrant, sun-soaked corners of a French garden, a splash of Bohemian color hides a clever secret. This is the Bohemian tire decoy planter, a brilliant fusion of artistic upcycling and the Amish technique of trap cropping. By transforming an old, discarded car tire into a hand-painted masterpiece, we create a dedicated home for plants like the blue Hubbard squash. To a pest like the squash vine borer, this planter is the most attractive address in the entire garden, a decoy that draws them away from your prized vegetables. The Amish teach us that instead of fighting every insect, we can simply redirect them. By inviting pests to this wrong address, we protect the rest of the garden without a single drop of poison. As the summer heat intensifies, surrounded by the sweet aroma of blooming lavender and the deep red of ripening raspberries, this hero object stands as a testament to the Galassenheit principle. It is about yielding to the natural instincts of the insects and using them to our advantage. What was once a piece of non-biodegradable waste is now a shimmering, colorful shield, ensuring that the balance of your English vintage garden remains undisturbed and its harvest remains plentiful. Six, copper wire glass bottle slugs trap. In the damp, fertile corners of a vast English vintage garden, where the morning dew lingers on the hostas, lies a shimmering secret known only to the most observant gardeners. This is the copper wire glass bottle slugs trap, a brilliant fusion of alchemy and upcycling that speaks to the heart of Amish practical wisdom. By combining discarded glass bottles with scraps of reclaimed copper wire, we create a barrier that is both an artistic statement and a high-tech deterrent. To a slug or snail, crossing this copper wire creates a tiny, natural electric reaction, a gentle shock that turns them away without the need for toxic pellets. The Amish teach us that we don't need to poison the earth to protect our harvest. This hero object, surrounded by the fragrance of blooming summer, perennials and the deep red of ripening strawberries, embodies the Galassenheit principle of working with the physical properties of nature. As the sun catches the glint of the amber glass and the shine of the copper, this trap becomes a guardian spirit for your most delicate leafy greens. It is a testament to the power of transformation. Where others see a pile of scrap metal and empty bottles, the visionary gardener sees a shimmering, harmless shield that keeps the garden's balance perfectly intact. Seven, bamboo predator hotel. In the heart of a sun-drenched English vintage garden, a piece of Borneo's soul stands guard. This is the Bamboo Predator Hotel, a stunning example of how we can use local, natural waste to support the Amish principle of inviting the good bugs. By bundling various sizes of recycled bamboo offcuts, we create a specialized sanctuary for solitary bees, lacewings, and ladybugs. Each hollow tube serves as a bespoke apartment, providing a safe haven for these tiny predators to rest, breed, and thrive in the midst of your vegetables. The Amish teach us that a garden in balance is a garden that protects itself. Instead of reaching for a spray bottle, we reach for the bamboo. As the summer heat radiates through the garden, surrounded by the sweet scent of blooming lavender and the deep purple of ripening blackberries, this hotel becomes the busiest security office in the backyard. These beneficial insects, once established in their bamboo home, will spend their days patrolling your tomatoes and peppers, ensuring that aphids and hornworms never stand a chance. It is a beautiful, rustic tribute to the Galassenheit philosophy, a physical manifestation of trusting the natural design and letting the garden's own inhabitants do the hard work for you. Eight, the tin can garlic steep dispenser. In the quiet, golden light of a summer afternoon in a vast English vintage garden, a simple tin can hold the secret to a pest-free harvest. This is the tin can garlic steep dispenser, a beautiful transformation of common kitchen waste into a vital gardening tool. Inspired by the Amish neighbor's secret recipe, this dispenser is designed to hold a potent mixture of steeped garlic and hot peppers. It represents the final step of the Galassenheit system, the gentle deterrent. The Amish teach us that we don't need to destroy pests. We only need to make our plants unappetizing to them. This hand-painted, rustic dispenser, surrounded by the fragrance of blooming lavender and ripening blackberries, is the perfect vessel for this kitchen-made alchemy. By spraying this natural mixture on the undersides of leaves, you are not poisoning the earth or killing beneficial ladybugs. Instead, you are using the natural power of sense to tell pests they are not welcome. It is a testament to the home and Garden Borneo spirit, taking what others consider trash and turning it into a beautiful, effective, and earth-friendly solution for a flourishing backyard. Nine, Driftwood Hoverfly Perch. In the heart of an English vintage garden, a piece of Borneo's wild coast stands as a silent sentinel. This is the Driftwood Hoverfly Perch, an artistic masterpiece of nature that serves a vital tactical purpose. Inspired by the Amish principle of creating habitat, this weathered wood is not just a focal point. It is a high-vantage watchtower for beneficial insects. Hoverflies, dragonflies, and predatory wasps use these elevated branches to survey the garden for aphids and caterpillars, making their hunting more efficient and effective. The Amish teach us that every element in the garden should have a purpose beyond beauty. By placing this hand-painted driftwood in the midst of flowering dill and ripening raspberries, you are yielding to the natural instincts of your garden's defenders. In the golden, summer heat, surrounded by the scent of blooming perennials and the vibrant red of strawberries, this hero object proves that Galassenheit is about creating spaces for nature to thrive. This driftwood, once tossed by the waves, now provides the structure needed for a self-sustaining ecosystem. It is a bridge between the wild beauty of Borneo and the structured grace of a French garden, ensuring that your backyard remains a sanctuary for both the gardener and the guardians of the soil. 10. Old Boot Nasturtium Trap. In the sun-drenched paths of an English vintage garden, a pair of worn-out leather boots tells a new story. This is the Old Boot Nasturtium Trap, a perfect marriage of whimsical upcycling and the Amish science of trap cropping. By giving a second life to these vintage boots and planting them with vibrant, trailing nasturtiums, we are setting a clever trap for one of the garden's most persistent pests, the aphid. These tiny insects are wildly attracted to nasturtiums, far more than they are to your precious peppers or beans. The Amish teach us that Galassenheit often means redirecting nature rather than fighting it. By placing these hand-painted boots at the edges of your garden beds, you are sending the pests to the wrong address. As the summer heat radiates through the garden, surrounded by the sweet scent of blooming lavender and the deep purple of ripening mulberries, these boots become a sacrificial altar that keeps the rest of your harvest clean and healthy. It is a testament to the home and Garden Borneo philosophy. Where others see a piece of trash, we see a guardian spirit that brings both beauty and balance to a flourishing, sustainable backyard. (11) Broken clay pot ground beetle bunker. In the shaded, fertile corners of a vast English vintage garden, beauty arises from what was once broken. This is the broken clay pot ground beetle bunker, a masterpiece of trash to treasure that perfectly illustrates the Amish principle of creating habitat. By artfully stacking shattered terracotta shards, painted with vibrant Borneo-inspired motifs, we are not just cleaning up the garden, we are building a high-tech fortress for the most important nocturnal hunters, the ground beetles. These iridescent guardians spend their nights patrolling the soil, eating slugs, cutworms, and grubs for free. The Amish teach us that a clean garden with bare soil is a no-vacancy sign for our allies. This bunker, surrounded by the cool shade of hostas and the deep red of ripening strawberries, provides the dark, moist sanctuary these beetles need to survive the summer heat. It is an embodiment of the Galassenheit philosophy, yielding to the natural rhythm of the soil and providing a home for the creatures that maintain its balance. Where others see a pile of useless rubble, we see a guardian spirit that ensures the foundation of your French garden remains strong, resilient, and naturally protected. (12) PVC pipe vertical companion pole. Amidst the splendor of a sun-drenched French garden, summer, stands a pillar that blends the modernity of industrial waste with ancient wisdom. This is the PVC pipe vertical companion pole, an ingenious creation that transforms scrap PVC pipe into an aromatic defense tower. Inspired by the Amish technique of olfactory confusion, the pole is planted with basil and marigolds along its sides, creating a powerful scent cloud that confuses the senses of pests like tomato hornworms and whiteflies. The Amish teach us that the garden's greatest enemies often find their targets through scent. By placing this vertical pole filled with companion plants right next to the main crop, we effectively drown out the chemical signals from our vegetables. Surrounded by fragrant lavender and ripe blackberries, This hero object embodies the principle of Galassenheit, working in harmony with the laws of nature to create balance. What was once just a piece of plastic waste that was difficult to decompose is now a guardian spirit that stands tall, ensuring your vegetable garden remains safe, healthy, and abundant without the help of a single drop of synthetic chemicals. (13) Bicycle wheel grape and pea trellis. In the midst of a sprawling, vintage English garden, a worn-out bicycle wheel finds new life as the crowning glory of the garden. This is the bicycle wheel grape and pea trellis, an upcycling masterpiece that utilizes its perfectly circular shape to create vertical support for climbing plants like grapes and peas. This technique aligns with the Amish principle of olfactory confusion. By allowing strongly scented plants to vine in a radial manner, we create a visual and scent disruption that confuses flying pests before they can land on the main vegetables. The Amish teach us never to leave plants alone without protection. This bicycle wheel, painted in the colors of Borneo, stands proudly amidst the fragrance of lavender and the ripeness of blackberries. This structure is more than just decoration. It is a guardian spirit that optimizes air circulation and sunlight, minimizing the risk of fungus and disease that often attack vines. What was once a forgotten piece of scrap metal has now been transformed into a beautiful defensive structure, proving that Galassenheit can be achieved through limitless creativity in your backyard. (14) Coconut shell nectar stations. In the heart of a sun-drenched English vintage garden, a small piece of Borneo's natural bounty offers a life-saving sanctuary. This is the coconut shell nectar station, a beautiful example of upcycling organic waste into a tactical tool for the Galassenheit garden. By repurposing polished half-coconut shells, painted with vibrant, hand-drawn patterns, we create dedicated hydration points for our most important allies, the bees, hoverflies, and parasitic wasps. The addition of colorful pebbles ensures these delicate creatures can drink safely without the risk of drowning. The Amish teach us that to keep the good bugs around, we must provide them with a reason to stay. In the intense summer heat, natural water sources can vanish, driving away the very predators we need to control aphids and caterpillars. Surrounded by the scent of blooming lavender and the deep red of ripening raspberries, these stations act as guardian spirits of balance. They prove that we don't need expensive, store-bought solutions to foster a thriving ecosystem. By working with the natural rhythms of the garden and providing simple, recycled oases, we ensure that our natural defenders remain on duty, keeping the backyard healthy, vibrant, and overflowing with life. (15) Upcycled window frame physical barrier. In the serene, sunlit landscape of an English vintage garden, a piece of a forgotten home finds a noble new purpose. This is the upcycled window frame physical barrier, a masterclass in architectural upcycling that draws directly from the Amish technique of using row covers. By salvaging old wooden window frames and replacing the glass with fine, breathable mesh, we create a guardian spirit that offers absolute physical protection for young broccoli, cabbage, and kale plants. This barrier allows life-giving, summer, sunlight and rain to pass through while standing as an impassable wall against egg-laying moths and beetles. The Amish teach us that Galassenheit is about the wisdom of prevention. Instead of reacting to a pest infestation with harsh sprays, we simply prevent the problem from ever beginning. Surrounded by the fragrance of blooming roses and the deep red of ripening raspberries, these hand-painted frames add a touch of vintage elegance to the backyard. They prove that we can maintain a productive vegetable patch without sacrificing the aesthetic beauty of a French garden. By the time the plants are strong enough to stand alone, they have grown in the safety of this recycled sanctuary, ready to provide a bountiful, chemical-free harvest for the sustainable home. Eggshell Deterrent Mosaic. In the sun-drenched paths of an English vintage garden, the most effective defense often lies beneath our feet. This is the Eggshell Deterrent Mosaic, a stunning example of turning kitchen scraps into a tactical guardian spirit. Inspired by the Amish focus on soil health and physical barriers, we collect and crush hundreds of eggshells to create a shimmering, sharp-edged moat around our most vulnerable leafy greens. To a soft-bodied pest like a slug or snail, this path is an impassable desert of jagged glass, forcing them to turn back before they ever reach your harvest. The Amish teach us that Galassenheit is about the perfect cycle of returning to the earth what we take from it. As these shells protect your plants during the summer heat, they also slowly break down, leaching vital calcium back into the soil to strengthen the cell walls of your future crops. Surrounded by the scent of blooming lavender and the deep red of ripening raspberries, this hand-painted mosaic proves that pest control can be both a work of art and a biological boost. It is a testament to the home and Garden Borneo philosophy that a sustainable, organic backyard is built one recycled shell at a time, creating a landscape where beauty and function exist in perfect, protected harmony. Wine cork stem support markers. In the quiet, sun-drenched rows of a French garden, a small but ingenious detail ensures the survival of the next generation. This is the wine cork stem support marker, a perfect example of how the home and Garden Borneo philosophy finds use in the smallest scraps. By repurposing natural wine corks, painted in the vibrant, high-contrast colors of Borneo, we create a soft, cushioned buffer for young, fragile stems. This simple upcycling hack prevents the abrasive rubbing of wind-blown plants against their stakes and provides a secondary barrier against climbing pests. The Amish teach us that Galassenheit often manifests in the gentleness of our touch upon the earth. In the heat of summer, surrounded by the fragrance of blooming lavender and the deep red of ripening raspberries, these cork supports act as guardian spirits for your tomatoes and peppers. Unlike plastic ties that can cut into a growing plant, the natural elasticity of the cork expands and breathes with the stem. It is a testament to the wisdom of the old world that we can find strength in the softest materials. By the time the cork naturally weathers away, the plant has grown strong and resilient, a silent victory for the sustainable, waste-free backyard. (18) Metal Drum Compost Gold Bin. In the industrious corner of a sun-drenched French garden, a giant of the industrial age has been tamed for a greener purpose. This is the Metal Drum Compost Gold Bin, a powerful manifestation of the Amish principle that pest control starts in the soil. By salvaging a discarded 55-gallon steel drum and painting it with the fierce, vibrant patterns of Borneo, we create a high-heat composting vessel. This guardian spirit works tirelessly in the summer heat to transform kitchen scraps and yard waste into black gold, the nutrient-dense fuel that builds the strong cell walls plants need to resist pests naturally. The Amish teach us that Galassenheit is about the wisdom of the cycle. A strong plant grown in biologically active soil, enriched by the contents of this recycled drum, is a plant that nature already protects. Surrounded by the scent of blooming lavender and the deep red of ripening raspberries, this hero object proves that we can turn a piece of heavy industrial waste into the most vital tool in a sustainable backyard. It is a testament to the home and garden Borneo spirit, that the secret to a pest-free paradise isn't found in a bottle of chemicals, but in the heat and life generated within the recycled heart of the soil itself. (19) Soda can wind chime pest scare. In the sun-drenched expanse of a French garden, where the summer breeze dances through the lavender, a shimmering flash of light and a gentle metallic hum stand guard. This is the soda can wind chime pest scare, a brilliant example of kinetic upcycling that speaks to the Amish principle of using every resource. By transforming discarded aluminum soda cans into spiraling ribbons and hand-painted discs, we create a multisensory guardian spirit. The sudden flashes of reflected light and the unpredictable movement confuse and deter birds and larger pests without causing them any harm. The Amish teach us that Galassenheit is about harmonizing with the natural elements. By harnessing the power of the wind, this hero object provides a constant, energy-free defense for your most prized strawberries and ripening cherries. Surrounded by the fragrance of blooming perennials and the deep red of blackberries, these chimes add a touch of modern, vibrant art to the vintage landscape. They prove that even the most flimsy piece of modern waste can be transformed into a vital tool for protection. It is a testament to the home and garden Borneo spirit, finding beauty in the discarded and function in the movement of the air to ensure a bountiful, undisturbed harvest. (20) Kitchen Strainer Bug Catcher Kit. In the quiet, golden light of a summer dawn in a French garden, the most effective pest control isn't found in a laboratory, but in a simple kitchen drawer. This is the Kitchen Strainer Bug Catcher Kit, an elegant upcycling of domestic tools into a tactical guardian spirit. Inspired by the Amish morning walk, This kit, consisting of a vintage strainer and a bucket of soapy water, is the primary weapon of the observant gardener. It represents a shift from reactive spraying to proactive, gentle intervention. The Amish teach us that Galassenheit requires us to be present in our creation. By spending 15 minutes each morning gently tapping pests into this recycled strainer, we prevent a few bugs from becoming a devastating infestation. Surrounded by the scent of blooming lavender and the deep red of ripening raspberries, this ritual connects the gardener to the rhythm of the soil. It is a testament to the home and Garden Borneo philosophy that the most powerful technology in the garden is a pair of keen eyes and a simple, repurposed tool. This kit ensures that the balance of your English vintage garden is maintained not through destruction, but through constant, loving attention to detail. #21. Old Ladder Companion Tier. In the sun-drenched heart of a French garden, an old tool of labor has found a higher calling. This is the Old Ladder Companion Tier, a brilliant example of vertical upcycling that embodies the Amish principle of interplanting. By repurposing a weathered wooden ladder and painting it in the earthy, vibrant tones of Borneo, we create a multi-level fortress for aromatic herbs like dill, cilantro, and mint. This guardian spirit doesn't just save space. It acts as a vertical scent wall that effectively drowns out the chemical signals of nearby vegetables, leaving pests like cabbage moths utterly confused. The Amish teach us that Galassenheit is about creating a system that supports itself. By elevating these companion plants, we ensure their fragrance is carried further by the summer breeze, while also attracting vital allies like parasitic wasps to the very top of the garden canopy. Surrounded by the scent of blooming lavender and the deep red of ripening raspberries, this ladder proves that even a retired household object can become a pillar of defense. It is a testament to the home and Garden Borneo spirit, that with a little creativity and a coat of paint, we can build a thriving, sustainable backyard where every rung of the ladder supports the health and balance of the entire ecosystem. #22. Coffee sack weed and pest mulch. In the sun-baked rows of a French garden, the soil finds its most comfortable protection in the remnants of a global journey. This is the coffee sack weed and pest mulch, a masterclass in organic upcycling that perfectly aligns with the Amish principle of soil first. By repurposing heavy jute burlap sacks, decorated with the bold, artistic strokes of Borneo, we create a guardian spirit that suppresses weeds and retains vital moisture during the summer heat. Unlike plastic weed barriers, this natural fabric allows the soil to breathe and facilitates the growth of beneficial microbial life. The Amish teach us that Galassenheit is about respecting the living world beneath our feet. This mulch provides a cool, dark sanctuary for ground beetles and spiders, the garden's nocturnal security force, who hide within its folds during the day. Surrounded by the scent of blooming lavender and the deep red of ripening raspberries, these coffee sacks prove that the best solutions are often the most traditional. As they eventually break down, they return organic matter to the earth, strengthening the very plants they once protected. It is a testament to the home and Garden Borneo spirit, that even a humble transport sack can become a vital pillar of health in a sustainable, chemical-free backyard. '23. Glass jar solar insect lure. In the golden, hazy light of a summer afternoon in an English vintage garden, a shimmering trap of light and scent stands ready. This is the glass jar solar insect lure, a brilliant example of trap cropping in liquid form. By repurposing common glass jars, decorated with the bold, artistic strokes of Borneo, and filling them with a fermenting mix of fruit and sugar, we create a guardian spirit that acts as a powerful decoy. This lure draws fruit flies, wasps, and other flying pests away from your ripening berries and stone fruits, sending them to the wrong address entirely. The Amish teach us that Galassenheit is about understanding the irresistible urges of nature. Instead of fighting the pest's hunger, we redirect it. Surrounded by the scent of blooming lavender and the deep red of ripening raspberries, these jars use the heat of the sun to amplify their scent and the clarity of the glass to attract pests with visual glints. It is a testament to the home and Garden Borneo spirit, finding a sophisticated, chemical-free defense in the simplest of household items. By placing these shimmering sirens at the garden's edge, we ensure that the heart of your French garden remains a sanctuary for the harvest, protected by the very instincts that once threatened it. '24. Bamboo lattice floating row cover. In the expansive, sunlit rows of an English vintage garden, a flexible and elegant guardian stands over the most vulnerable sprouts. This is the bamboo lattice floating row cover, a sophisticated fusion of Borneo's structural ingenuity and the Amish principle of physical exclusion. By splitting local bamboo into flexible strips and arching them over the garden beds, we create a lightweight skeleton for a breathable, recycled fabric shield. This guardian spirit allows the summer, sun and rain to nurture the plants while providing an absolute blockade against egg-laying cabbage moths and squash bugs. The Amish teach us that Galassenheit is about the wisdom of the barrier, protecting a plant through its most vulnerable window so it can thrive on its own later. Surrounded by the scent of blooming lavender and the deep red of ripening raspberries, these hand-painted bamboo arches add a rhythmic, artistic beauty to the backyard. They prove that we don't need heavy, industrial plastics to safeguard our food. By using the natural tension of the bamboo and the breathability of upcycled mesh, we ensure that every seedling in your French garden grows in a sanctuary of peace, reaching toward a bountiful and chemical-free harvest. '25. The Galassenheit Zen Stone Pile. In the quietest corner of a sun-drenched English vintage garden, where the clover grows a little taller and the air feels still, stands a monument to patience. This is the Galassenheit Zen Stone Pile, the ultimate guardian spirit of the Amish philosophy. By artfully stacking smooth river stones, painted with the ancient, flowing patterns of Borneo, we create more than just a focal point. We are building a no vacancy sign for our allies. This pile provides a cool, permanent sanctuary for the garden's most effective nocturnal hunters. The ground beetles, spiders, and toads that do the hard work of pest control while we sleep. The Amish teach us that Galassenheit is about yielding control and trusting that a balanced design has its own built-in protection. By leaving these stones undisturbed in the summer heat, surrounded by the scent of blooming lavender and the deep red of ripening raspberries, we are honoring the natural order. We don't need to dominate the garden with chemicals. We only need to provide a home for those who are already here to help. It is a testament to the home and Garden Borneo spirit that the most powerful force in a sustainable backyard isn't a spray bottle, but the quiet, enduring presence of a balanced ecosystem anchored by the very stones of the earth. Gardening is more than just growing food. It's about finding balance. By using these 25 upcycled ideas, you're not just saving money, you're yielding to the natural order and letting your backyard breathe again. Which of these Amish-inspired hacks will you try first? If you're struggling with a specific pest, let me know in the comments, and let's figure it out together. Don't forget to like if this inspired you and subscribe to grow with us. I'll see you in the next one.